these are two people that have been beefing for a while. If you do not know history, Tasha K actually hired some of Jason Lee ex employees and actually put them on. They were not paid over there with Jason Lee. She actually paying them good money, and so she came out and she had on the crown, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, why is Tasha K got on the crown?" She said, "I'm the queen. Long live the queen." I said, "Okay, Tasha K, what's going on?" So she really dragged Jason Lee because it is due because this man go on a whole tangent. Him and his friends, they just dragged Tasha K for filth, calling her a liar. And this man said Queen Elizabeth II was dead, was gone. And people called all over the world, people called him out. Prince Harry, Prince, everybody called him out. All over the world. They said, why would he lie like that? Instagram had to put the fact checkers had to say it's false information. All of this stuff, checkers had to say is false. And so Tasha K came out and said, wow, you calling me all of this stuff, calling me trash, that I'm a liar, and you're posting fake information about the queen. Not Queen Cardi, not Queen Nicki Minaj, but not Queen Lil' Kim, but you talk about Queen Elizabeth II. So I applaud Tasha for standing up for herself. She rarely calls him out. Jason Lee, she rarely calls him out. And I think that, Jason Lee is kind of jealous of Tasha because Tasha's success, she have an amazing app. That millions of people, she have hundreds of people on her payroll. She have an amazing husband, a beautiful family. And so he don't have that type of level like that. And she was calling him out and said, how can you have millions of people on your Instagram and only 2,000 people like your post? That's a good point. That's an amazing point. How can you have millions of people follow you on Instagram and only 2,000 people liking your post, 1,000 people liking your post? Something wrong with that. And I didn't know that it's a such thing called bots. You can buy bots. Had a friend, he said, yeah, Wiley, you can have 3,000, 5,000 likes and only 2 people comment. A friend that told me he does music, and I actually post his music on my page. He did a remix Amaletta, not from he did a remix, he cut Not From Chicago. And so Diddy told me, he was like, people buy bots, they buy likes. People actually do that to show that they got clout on Instagram. And I told Diddy, I said, Diddy, brother, I would never buy bots. If I'm stuck at how many followers we got on Instagram? If I'm stuck, give me a second. If I'm stuck at 6,533 followers, then I'll be stuck at 6,533. I refuse to go on Hamya.com and purchasing bots. I refuse to do that. I refuse to go to getbots.com. I refuse to do that just to get to 300,000 followers. I refuse to do that. I want my followers to be organically. I'm not going to I'm not.com and getting all them bots. You check my Instagram, I got 500,000 followers, and then I post a picture, got 3 likes. Something is wrong with that. You think I'm about to do that? I would look like a fool if I would you wake up one day, Wiley got 600,000 followers. I post a picture of my beautiful self and get 6 likes and 2 comments. Something is wrong with that. Talk back to me in this chat. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. It'll grow slow and steady. I'm not trying to grow fast just to get a fake come up. Not me. No, sir. No, ma'am. Thank you to the people that do follow me. Like, I don't even buy Instagram followers. I'm not doing that. I'm not interested. When I get to my 30,000, it's because of real people, real human beings subscribe to the show. They watch. And I thank them for that. But I'm not about to go on get subscribers, get 100K subscribers.net, and you go in there and you ban it. Just to show the world that you have 100,000 subscribers. I'm not doing that. And then 300 people watching your video. 400 people when you go live watching your video. Something is wrong with that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to grow slow but steady. A good pace. And then one day you're going to wake up, we're going to be at 300 million subscribers. Millions of people going to be tuning. I'm going to have a whole staff. Catherine, Bernice, Bernard, Pookie, them. One day that's going to happen. But it's going to happen organically. It's not going to happen because I purchase followers. It's going to happen organically. I'm going to be able to clap and my staff come and direct them and everything like that. They putting my makeup on. They bringing me my notes. Everything. Have a whole production. Have a studio audience. It's going to happen for me. I see the vision. I see the vision. Because I'm going to remain consistent. As long as there's breath in my body, I'm going to continue to put in work because this is what I want to do. I want to entertain you guys. That's what I want to do. And thank you. One day you're going to tune in. It's going to be 55,000 people watching the live. And it's going to shock people. And then y'all going to be like, I remember when that man had 400 people watching. Everybody shine out. It's going to happen. All right, let's go. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Woo! Man. Do y'all want me to open the phone lines? It's going to happen. But I'm not going to rush this. I'm not going to rush this. Not at all. All right, are we live? We live? Good morning. Oh, wow. And so, wow, when I did that video, I didn't think I was going to get a response like that. And, and of course, Jason Lee, he reached out and said, why was I so aggressive at him? And I said, hey, I was just following the story. And I was following it because he said Queen Elizabeth II was dead. And so 100%, I came out and said, I disagree with that. And you already know my love is with Unwind with Tasha K. All right. And I want to say special shout out to her. We went on her app and we woke it up. All right. Oh, man. Let me see where the app at. Hold up. We went on her app and she reposted it. And it got 18,000 views on Instagram, 128 comments, and people was actually loving it. They was like, "Oh, Wiley, I agree." And my loyalty is with Unwind with Tasha K. Tasha K taught me how to be loyal, and so the loyalty is with Unwind with Tasha K. And I definitely want to say I want to thank her for all of her support. That she have been giving this show. And so that's why I go over and I support her because she have came on our show at least 40 to 50 times that she have made an appearance over here on the Wiley Show. Now, when it comes to Jason Lee and this whole thing with being messy towards Tasha K, he did not have that same energy. He did not have that energy with himself. You can't post on your page and say Queen Elizabeth II is dead with no evidence and no proof. And like I said, if Tasha K would have done that, 100% people would have been dragging her. I was on Mr. Wiggins, Armand Wiggins Stationhead, and he said, "Hey, I'm not going to discuss Jason Lee, his lies. I'm not going to discuss him at all." And I said, "But why you're not going to discuss him? Because if that was Tasha K, you would have went out of your way and dragged him." And I also sent a message to the lead attorney. I said, "Hey, you drag Tasha K. Why not drag Jason Lee with the lies?" All right. And I say, I'm like, y'all have this energy for a woman, but do not want to call out y'all friend. All right. And I said, why not do that? Because at the end of the day, when you look at YouTube, when you look at these people that comes around and do social media stuff, they automatically, a lot of people called out Tasha K for her lies about Cardi B. They said she lied on Cardi B, even though I 100% believe that she did not lie on Cardi B at all. She actually told the truth about Cardi B, and she is definitely going to win in the appeal process with this Cardi B lawsuit, 100%. And everybody was just really coming down her throat. We were one of the only, I believe, platforms that had Tasha K back and came out publicly and stood there and defended her, because I felt like if we would have just left her alone, this would have pushed women back to the 1940s, when really women didn't even have that many rights. And I said, hey, I'm going to defend her. I'm going to put this out here on social media and really come on my platform, put it out there. Some of my close people that follow me all through social media said, hey, why are you defending Tasha K? I said, she is a Black woman and she's definitely telling the truth. And I said, it's not right for me to put her under the bus. When it comes to that, I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to support her when it comes to that. When you look at Jason Lee, how he threatened Storm Monroe, because he said Storm Monroe is a liar and that Storm Monroe is X, Y, and Z, but he lied on Queen Elizabeth II. And many people, give me the sip this. Many people need to understand you just can't come out here and lie on the Queen. Long live the Queen. Yes, you can't lie on the Queen and say that. Though she's in her 90s, but she's still, she's still breathing. She's still alive. She's not gone. Though she's in her late 90s, she's still here. So that don't mean that you can just go around putting that lie out like that. Now, because if somebody would have put a lie out on Jason Lee and say he like little boys from the Dominican Republic, he would come out and say, I do not like little boys from the Dominican Republic. You know, he would come out there and say, don't lie on me. I'm going to get my lawyers. When he was, when he told Safari, how big is your peen? And many people thought that Jason Lee was on crack cocaine. He came out and said, I'm getting my lawyers. I'm going to sue you. So you don't like it when people lie on you. So you must have that same respect and dignity when it comes to when you report on people. You should lie on people, because soon as when they lie on Jason Lee and say he does coke, he like little boys from Dominican Republic, he automatically said, I'm going to call my lawyer. So if you're going to call your lawyer when people lie on you, you must have that same dignity and integrity when you talk about other people. Come on, somebody. Let's be real clear on that. Because when people say I lie on him, the first thing he say, I'm calling my lawyer. That's what he gonna say. All right. So when it comes to this, and having these conversations, and then when he get dragged, he say, well, I'm going to the islands. Many people would say, why are you always going to the islands? Who's in the islands that you want to see? You know what I'm saying? Because let's be clear, the laws in the islands are not like the laws in the United States. I mean, you can date real young in these islands. If I'm not mistaken, let me go and Google the age of consent in DR. You know, I'm just gonna put this out here. They say the laws ain't the same like it is in America. Let me see. Let's see here. Okay. They said the AIDS, that's what they say. Mm. People would say stuff like that. Now that's what they were saying. People would say stuff like that, but I don't know. But you can't say, well, I don't want to um do this. People to talk about me when you talk about everybody else. I'm just telling y'all, I'm just really breaking some things down right quick. I'm really breaking some things down. I will just give a special shout out to the black women that work for him. One particular sister, she said in an interview, she said, I had to get case of water. And she said it was so hot. She said she was sweating. She said that I wasn't even paid a dime. And I would have to go to the store and carry a case of water and bring it back to Jason Lee and the men. They didn't go out there and get the case of water in the heat. They allowed me to go out there and get the case of water in the heat. That's what she said. And she said, I wasn't even paid a dime. Now, this is all allegedly. I definitely want to say we have a legal note here that Jason Lee denied all of those allegations when it came to that he denied all the allegations when it came to his former employees, that he had paid everybody and everybody that worked for him, whether they was intern, some was a paid intern, but they did not did hard labor. I definitely want to say we do have, what I'm saying, a legal note that we definitely have to read here, because we don't want to disrespect or say things that's not true, because over here at the Wiley Show, we do have integrity. So we definitely want to have that legal note read to you all. So when it comes to that, I definitely want to say that. But I want to say a special shout out to the people that's definitely in the chat when it comes to that. But a lot of people it said, hey, we are definitely going to be on the side of Tasha K, because people came at her so rough. And one thing about Tasha, when the noise is going on, people tend to say, oh, I don't believe Tasha, or X, Y, and Z. But then when the noise simmered down, and when you see how this character like Jason operates and how he moves, people say, but brother, why are you moving like that? And you were the main one screaming to the rooftop talking about Tasha K should lose her house. The main one saying Tasha K should lose everything. The main one said she should lose everything, her platform. That brother actually said that. And he saw how much attention Tasha K was getting all across the United States. And this brother, and Tasha K brought this up, and we talking about it this morning. This brother interviewed Kanye West, and Kanye West is actually a billionaire. I'm going to say this man is a billionaire. That's what he say. He's a billionaire. All right. And so he interviewed Kanye West. That video got 817,000 views. And that's a billionaire. That's a billionaire. 817,000 views that he got when he interviewed Kanye West. And that's legendary when you're interviewing when you're interviewing a billionaire. Let's just be crystal clear on that. You're interviewing a billionaire that have this money, and they haven't even cracked a million. Then you have Tasha K, whom is not a billionaire, whom is just a media personality, do not have or connections of Kanye West, got almost over to 800,000 K views. And she's not even Kanye West, level when it comes to his prestige in fashion, when it comes to his music, when it comes to his connection in the business. He's married to Kim Kardashian and all of that. And you mean to tell me this Tasha K by herself in a 12-minute video got 737,000 views? That show you the power of Tasha K. That show you the power of her platform. This woman, by herself, with no celebrity, almost to 1 million views video by herself. And this man have interviewed Kanye and didn't even crack the million. So a lot of these people will sit here like Jason, they see the low viewership on their page, and when they see the low viewership, they will immediately get to lie. I get on this platform and I can lie on so many people, but I refuse to lie because on my platform, I'm always going to have integrity. And if I get the story wrong, I come out and I'm going to say, I'm sorry for getting it wrong. I am not above apologizing when I get something wrong. But when it comes to me right now, I'm speaking the truth. Because in the scripture in the Bible, it said the truth shall make you free. So I'm speaking truth today. We must not get on our platforms and call out liars, and then in return, we become a liar, because you are a hypocrite when you do stuff like that. When you call out liars and then you turn into a liar. That's a hypocrite. All right? We have to break this down. I know it's the people in the chat here that are up early and we're viewing this. And I said, hey, I'm going to come on the live and we're going to speak on this, whether y'all want to agree or disagree. I'm going to bring y'all over here. And if anybody in here that feeling foggish and that want to call in, you're more than welcome to call in. Hold on, we got somebody in here that want to call in. Hello, anonymous. Hello.
Hey, Wiley, how are you?
Hey, I didn't know you was gonna call. You call in early. What's up?
I want to speak about Jason Lee and the whole Tasha K and the Queen and stuff.
Okay.
I saw where someone had commented in the chat about Jason Lee throwing a drink on Hazel E.
Uh-huh.
But let's actually get into that. Jason Lee, from that show, from what he did abuse a woman. He threw a drink on a woman, and that is the foulest, well, one of the foulest things. There are so many other foul things, but when you look at who supports him and sponsors him, I believe it's Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a known woman abuser, doesn't respect women. So, I mean, it would kind of go into play of him supporting Jason Lee. Jason Lee wanted to be so much a part of the mix because he had nothing else in life going on. His blog and everything he does is his life. Wiley, you know how with you work, you in school, like you volunteer, you do so much stuff. You connect with people from Chicago. You still haven't forgotten where you came from. I see him doing nothing but hanging up under Cardi B's butt, which she ought to look at him as being used. But of course he got to her because her brain doesn't function like everybody else's, and she's proven that. The one person he could not get to was Beyonce. If Beyonce is not fooling with you and she hangs with other people, then that should alert other people. Jason Lee should not be fooled with. I don't like Jason Lee. I don't hate him. I want everybody to be successful. But one thing you can't do is come for Tasha K. Had he came, do you think he would have came for Tasha K if she was lighter skinned? I don't think so. It seems as though they're, and I'm gonna go into something else too. I feel in my heart that Jason Lee and Cardi B talk about the complexion and the features that Tasha K had when they probably get together. I'm pretty sure Cardi B was talking about her case, probably saying all this foul stuff about Tasha K because Tasha is darker and her features are different. I really don't like how, yes, Tasha K did her reporting Yeah, she could have apologized. But if you are a reporter or slash journalist blogger and you feel true of what you're saying, I mean, they're gonna say it. Um, I just do not like. I don't like Jason Lee and how he disrespects women and he's able to get away with it. I can see him paying for bots to like his stuff because really, who hangs with him? What success has he really had? Um, Tasha K got it out the gutter. Tasha K came from, I believe she said, a bad neighborhood. She worked her way up. I remember when Tasha K was talking about her working at the Cheesecake Factory. Um, like she just got it out the gutter. She didn't look to sponsors to help her. And one thing I question is why did Floyd Mayweather attach himself to Jason Lee the way that he did? I Something isn't right about that. You just don't pick somebody up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna sponsor you. I'm gonna pay for you to do this. I'm gonna pay for you to do that." It's something's a little fishy about that. Something is very fishy about that. Um, I just really don't like Jason Lee, and it's funny how tables are turned. Everybody was getting on Tasha K about what she said about Cardi B, and then look, he says um, something that's so wrong, such a lie about a queen. I mean, how could you get so low? You want to report the story first. It's almost as like I I just feel like he wants to. Of course, he wants to be the number one blogger, and it's oh yeah, I'm gonna have this story first. But look at how dumb you look. Nothing can be trusted by him. Yes, Tasha K may have admitted to lying and stuff like that, which she did admit on her Twitter or whatever it is one day. I still trust some of her reporting because Tasha gets the interviews, and Tasha has hit it on the nail with so many things. I really don't think she lied about Cardi B. When it comes to that test, there could be false positives, false negatives. We really don't know. Maybe she has to have a flare up. Cardi has to have a flare up or something, which I'm pretty sure she'll probably hide through one of the filters that she always uses. Um, or she'll probably hide her face like one time her sister did, but I ain't gonna get into that. Um, I just feel as though Jason Lee should be canceled.
All right. I feel
Thanks, Wiley.
thank you so very much for you calling in. But Floyd Mayweather is an investor for Hollywood Unlocked. And I don't know how he was able to get that investment. Sometimes you can, hey, you have not because you asked not. He asked her. I'll ask him, can you be an investor
I see it from.
for my show? And he is one of the top investors for Hollywood Unlocked. Without Floyd Mayweather, I don't think that Jason Lee would have been able to expand his brand the way he was able to expand in other avenues. He had that backing of Jason Lee.
Well, Wiley, since if he reached out to him, how come you haven't? How come I'm pretty sure other people have reached out to Floyd Mayweather and he said no? I think somebody really needs to dig into their relationship of an abusive man sitting up there supporting another abusive man. We don't know if they batting swords. We really don't even know that. And I'm
That's something
starting
that
to
we would
believe that
not.
they are.
Okay, that's your opinion. I don't know if they
That's my opinion.
busting boots or licking boots or whatever they call it. I don't know at all. But I do know
Whatever I'm saying
Floyd
on this
Mayweather.
call is my opinion.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather is an
Yeah, I
investor
want to say
and is an investor. So I don't know if anything else. If he's anything else, he's an investor.
Well, I want to state for the record that these are my opinions. They may not be yours.
Okay.
I'm looking from the outside in.
Okay.
It's just that I think it's a little fishy how Floyd Mayweather, this multi-million-dollar man, he didn't sponsor Melissa Ford, and I'm pretty sure she's doing stuff. I'm pretty sure she probably asked, but Melissa Ford is the type of woman who don't want to give up. But that's Melissa Ford. Melissa Ford was just beautiful in these videos, making this money, and wasn't really out there. We never really hear about Melissa Ford sleeping around and all that stuff. But I do see Jason's his behavior on Bigo, like he's very, very messy. And as of now, like he can't even meet his quota or whatever. It's just that I feel like there's something else going on. And I want to state, if Jason is listening, leave Tasha K alone. Stop coming for her. Y'all are both bloggers. Y'all trying to make it. Tasha K is more well known than you, more well liked. She grinded more than you. Maybe that's why you hate it. But respect that queen. Respect that brown-skinned queen who's married with 2 beautiful children. Respect her, Jason Lee.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Okay. We got another caller here. Anonymous, live on air.
Hey, Wiley, morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I have to call when it's concerning Tasha K.
Okay.
Yes. Jason Lee was wrong for what he did. And I believe, yes, if it was Tasha K, people would have been making all kind of videos saying, here Tasha K go again, she's lying, she always lying. They would have said a lot of things. Even your friend, another guy would have even started to say, oh, Tasha K is this, she lie on Carly B. He would have said a lot of things. But because it is his friend Jason Lee, he don't want to say anything. He have nothing to say. His mouth is shut. He's quiet.
And who are we speaking on? Who's quiet?
Yeah, we are talking about your friend Armand Wiggins.
Well, that's not my. I want to make sure. I want to clarify. That's not my friend. We are cordial, but we're not friends.
Okay, not your friend. Well, Armand Wiggins, if it was Tasha K, he would have made a set of videos and say, here she goes, she lied, she did, she that. He had nothing to say because it's Jason Lee. And that is sad, because when you look at all of this, if it was anybody else, they would have said a lot of things. I even watched, I think it was yesterday, he put up on his community tab a picture of Tasha K, something looking, and he said, who is this? One of these little avatars. Look how far you have to reach now. You're putting up stuff and asking people who this look like. You look in the chat, you look in the comment, people saying stop. Some people saying it look like Tasha K, people saying stop doing that at night. Because he have nothing to do. A man wants to have a battle with Tasha K. He wants Tasha K to go back and forth with him. But Tasha K is not going to go back and forth with him. She will go back and forth with Jason Lee because Jason Lee have a better reach. But she's not going to go back and forth with a man. So when all this is done, he looking for attention. He already gets his pay for dragging Tasha K for Carly B situation. He already gets his pay. His pay was to go sit down and eat grapes in a black, dark room. That was his pay. So the only type of views he will get right now, Tasha K have to do something scandalous, something real bad, so then he can talk about Tasha K nasty, and then they go call him back to eat some more grapes in a black, dark room. Just leave this woman alone. Let this woman do she thing. Everybody like who they like. If people like Tasha K, people like this one. But leave the woman alone. The woman trying to do what she got to do. She lost her case. She trying to make herself better. Just leave her alone. Everybody gonna like who they like. But nothing is wrong to say the woman is this bad person or whatever. Nobody don't want to call out Jason Lee. Jason Lee is because, you know why? He's that color, that skin, and we all go back to race. We don't like to go to race, but if she did it, people would have blasted her. People would have all kind of things to say. And he going on a vacation. He did something bad and he decided to go hop on a vacation. So everybody who come in forth, I need a friend of mine to come forth and say how your friend was wrong for lying on the queen and say the queen dead. But he mouth shut. He not nothing to say. Because why? He can't say nothing about him. He can't talk about certain celebrity. Why he don't come forth and say, Carly, we can't sell out Wireless Fest? Why he ain't talking? Until he don't have nothing to say, just uploading all videos. Because he can't say nothing about Carly B. He can't say nothing about Jason Lee. But if it was Nicki Minaj and sellout, he would have been there dragging shit on like a dog. Whatever you do for each one, you got to say, your friend Jason Lee is wrong, you call him out and say he's wrong. Say you're wrong for saying the queen dead. But that's all I have to say, Wiley. Good,
Oh,
good morning.
good. I didn't know you was gonna wake it up like that. You up
No,
early.
but I don't know. But Wiley, but what you think? We have to be honest. What you think? Because some of us is in the chat. What you think? To me, I think it's wrong. I think what he did is wrong. He's wrong for making up that lie. He's wrong for saying something like that. This is not Beyonce. He said dead or Nicki Minaj dead. You're talking about the Queen of England dead, and just so nobody must not tell you nothing.
I didn't think you was gonna be that lit.
No, but it's the truth. If it was, everybody never got Tasha K there and make thousands of videos on Tasha K. Everybody would have eaten Tasha K is a liar. She's this. They would have dragged the woman down. But because it is him, everybody trying to slide it under his bed. So his friend, a man, come out. The only how we gonna make big views is if Tasha K do something scandalous, so she get in another lawsuit. That is only gonna get views. And he gotta hope Tasha K do something scandalous so he could be invited to eat more grapes in a dark room. Some people in Wahi probably who knows Jason Lee could be his boyfriend. I don't know. Allegedly. Who knows? We don't know. Nobody don't know. Whatever, Wiley. Good morning. I'm on my way to work. Have a good day.
Okay. All right. Oh man, hold on 1 second. We gotta reboot the lines. I didn't think y'all was gonna call
Thank
in
you for
this
using
early.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
I didn't think y'all was gonna call in this early. What? Oh man, she was calling in talking about grapes in a dark room. What? What? I didn't think y'all was gonna call in this early. Oh my gosh. Give me a second here. Let me see. Give me a second here. I'll reopen up the lines if anybody want to call in when it comes to the but she have a point that he's not going to cover Jesse because again he do not want to lose being around Kanye West and eating grapes and stuff, and so that's how that goes with that. And if y'all agree with that, y'all can press one. If you disagree with that, you can definitely press two. But I think, in my humble opinion, that is the reason why he won't cover it, because he got invited to be with Kanye West and eat grapes with him. And so a lot of times when people get that type of invitation, they tend not to cover it. But if this was Tasha K, it would definitely, it definitely would, definitely would cover it. Okay, it would definitely, it would definitely be they definitely would cover that 100%.
Your
If
show
that was
now.
the case.
Press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
Definitely, it would definitely happen. And so that's why I like being independent. I don't go to a lot of stuff, so I could be free to cover people, because the same people that invite you to these parties and events, you can't really cover them. You really can't say what you want to say, because you're not going to get invitation to go eat some grapes. The thing about me, I'm building my own table, and I can invite people and we can eat some grapes at my own table. I'm not really
Your show will
concerned.
go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
I'm not really concerned of going to eat grapes or anybody else. I can buy my own grapes. I can get in my own dark room, and I can have a conversation with some power players in the business, and I would send them invitation in my humble opinion. So we definitely want to give a special shout out to y'all for definitely calling in, for giving y'all opinion when it comes to that way. And so in this business, you definitely have to know and move strategically. And so I think that when Ahmad's in, he's going to move strategically when it comes to Jason Lee. But again, if you really want to be real, if that was Tasha K lying on the queen and posted a lie, it would have instantly went ultra viral. All right. Okay, I'm just telling you all when it comes to this way. They said to come on, Wiley, would you did that to your friend Tasha lie? And you said she's not a liar. I'm love watching her mom, Tasha you, but it is what it is. I Tasha K did not lie. Tasha K is not a liar. Tasha K is a celebrity gossip blogger, and she report on celebrity gossip news. and most of her 99.9% of her coverage is the truth. I was over there in her app, and she was definitely talking about R. Kelly, the thing that's going on with give me a second. Who was she covering? Let me go to her app for a second. Who was she covering that she really was being real factual on? Azrael Clary, she was definitely talking about that. If y'all definitely missed that, make sure y'all go and get the app and have that way you can definitely get in contact with her or her app. But she was really breaking the tea about Azrael Clary when it comes to that. And we definitely see y'all on here getting entertainment and actually working. She was definitely breaking that down. She was like, Azrael Clary definitely lied when it comes to that different way. All right. Azrael Clary definitely lied. And I see so many people that are here giving their opinions. But I said again, if that was Tasha K, to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. If she would have said Queen Elizabeth II was dead, most of y'all in the chat would have been calling her a liar and calling her out, especially if been found out that it was a lie. But since it was not Tasha, it was somebody else, it was Jason. People don't want to, some people and the bloggers did not call them out. And I was looking at their pages. I said, wow, why the lead attorney not calling them out? Why not the Sean Davy Wade's not calling them out? Why not Omar Wiggins not calling them out? Why not all of these other YouTubers that was really on their platform? Why not Dennis Byron not calling them out? All of these people that was on their pages calling out Tasha K in this whole lawsuit that she had with with Cardi B, they were on their page 24/7 when it came. I mean, 24/7 covering that and definitely talking about it. So I'm like, why in the world are they not calling it out? And I said, these sharecropper bloggers, they're nowhere calling it out. If that was Tasha K, most definitely they would have definitely called her out. And I was shocked. And I sent them all an email. I said, it's quite funny that y'all can call out Tasha K lies and y'all call it lies. But when Jason Lee got caught in a lie and all of the international press were covering it, you all refused to go live and talk about it. All right? Refuse to go live and cover it. I sent Sean David Wade a DM and an email. I said, why are you that way not calling out Jason Lee lies? Because you say that you're going to call out liars. You called out Tasha K, but you refuse to call out Jason Lee. Why not? We're not calling out these people when they lying on the queen. I'm going to say that 100%, but we want to say good morning. We do have the phone lines open, 646-716-8447. Also, to a quick announcement, we went live. We are actually almost in the number one spot on Stationhead. We're about 8 spots away of being number one on Stationhead, so we definitely want to thank the producers for that. We're definitely going on Stationhead, and we're almost number one when it comes to that. When it comes to Stationhead, we definitely want to thank you all for their support, for actually tuning into the show. Very unfiltered, very we play music. We have we have a good time for that. I'm seeing somebody say Nick at Night. I definitely need to send Nick at Night a DM, but and see if she's gonna call out my dear sister and see if she's gonna call out Tasha. If she's gonna call out Jason Lee, because she have not called out Jason Lee. Okay. Oh wow. Wow, this is bad for Nicki Minaj. It's number 44 on the charts. Oh, we definitely want to talk about that. Give me a second. Write that down. Give me a second. Okay. I'm just saying, oh wow. I'm just saying everybody keep posting Wiley K on here. Okay. Anonymous, good morning. You live on the air.
Good morning, Wiley.
Good morning.
I want to commend you on calling out Jason Lee. He needs to be called out. It was unbelievable what he did to the Queen. I don't really, listen to Tasha like that. But I just don't agree with how she was dragged all over the internet as a black woman. But yet, the same double standard didn't apply to Jason Lee. He lied on the Queen, and at the end of the day, they human beings. So what if you saw your grandmother on TV and somebody was reporting that she was dead and she wasn't? You have to think about what that would do to their family. It doesn't matter that she's the queen or their royal family. To see some information like that is very hurtful. And for the other, just like you said, the other bloggers, I didn't see nobody calling him out on his ish. I didn't see all of the biggest, messiest channels like Sean Davey and all these other bloggers that went in on Tasha K, but they were radio silent on Jason Lee. And it's like people are saying like it's no big deal, but it is a big deal. If you gonna call out Tasha K for what she did, and you know that whole week after that verdict came out, you would have thought she was just the devil. How people were trying to paint her, whether you rocked with her or not. I thought it was just unfair how it was almost like the whole internet was coming for her. And you mean to tell me they can't keep the same energy for Jason Lee? The same, I mean, I just don't, it's just beyond me how there's this double standard, how they were trying to drag her down. And like I said, I don't really even rock with Tasha like that, but just the fact of she is a black woman and she has kids. So why would you want to prey on this woman's downfall, irregardless of whether you rock with her or not? But with Jason Lee, I just noticed how whether it's Armand Wiggins or whether it's Funky Denise or whoever, they got their picks. They got their picks and their biases. And whoever they don't like, they all get together as a group, I feel, and they'll go in on that person. But if it's one of their friends or one of their colleagues, they're not gonna say anything. Especially like Armand Wiggins, because him and Jason Lee is like Laverne and Shirley now. And he was radio silent. And that's a big story. You had international press that was calling Jason Lee out for his lies on the Queen. But you mean to tell me all them other bloggers that was going in on Tasha K had zero to say about what he did? Absolutely nothing. So I just agree with you. If you're going to keep that same energy for Tasha K, keep that same energy for Jason Lee. What he did was, I just don't believe, and what I can't believe is that after telling such a fantastic lie like he did, that he even still got a platform or supporters. He was telling people, Tasha K is a liar, don't support her. How could you believe anything to come out her mouth? Well, look in the mirror. He could say the same thing about himself. He's a liar. How can he look in the mirror? And, but anyway, that's just my little 1.5 cents. I want to call in and chime in, let you know you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Stay on his neck, because this is an important story.
Thank you.
Stay on his neck, because you just can't get away with saying something like that about somebody and lie on somebody, get busted in a lie, and then say, oh, my bad. No, it don't work like that.
Thank you so very much for calling in, brother. Thank you. I didn't know you was going to call in this early.
Thank you, Wiley. Have a good day.
All right, though. You too, brother. All right, man. Hey, you have to definitely, I mean, you never know who's going to call into the Wiley Show. We definitely want to say, hey, thank y'all, whoever, for calling in and for giving their support when it comes to that. Thank you all so very much. That was amazing.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't go. Keep it going.
All right. Y'all is so funny. They keep saying Wiley K. Oh man, y'all is something else. Calling me Wiley K. Woo! Wiley K. Oh man. Man, good morning. Good morning. 0797.
Good morning, Wiley.
Good morning.
How are you? Oh
Doing
my gosh,
wonderful.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's good to talk to you on this lovely morning.
I'm good. I'm here in Arizona, but I just wanted to chime in because literally, like, I don't understand it either. Like, nobody's saying nothing about Jason Lee, him just completely disrespecting the queen and the entire royal family, and Tasha K, because she's a Black woman, gets broken down over talking about a Cardi B, which is nobody to me. So I definitely don't think it's fair. I think we need to really like do something or rally or tweet or something because honestly, Hollywood Unlocked needs to be stopped.
Wow. I hear you on there. I've seen so many people that comes to that, and the only thing that Jason Lee had to do was number one, don't post a lie. And number two, once you post it, and if it's found out not to be true, delete the post and immediately follow it with an apology. He did, I think, a couple of things wrong. Number one, he got called out on it. He refused to take the post down. It took him days to even take the post down. I mean, he got the post up, but it took him days to apologize. And then when he did put the apology out on his page, he literally talking about the reason, 10 reasons why we got it, why we thought the queen was there. And all the 10 reasons was he say, she say mess. But no, you posted the wrong information. Just delete it and say, you know what? I'm sorry to the royal family. I'm sorry to my supporters for putting this out. I got the information wrong. And in the future, we're going to make sure we triple check the information before we put it out on the internet. But this was a sign. This was, I believe, a sign for people to say, hey, do not just rush and watch the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Neighborhood Talk. Always verify what they're reporting because they can sometimes get it wrong.
Exactly. And when he was like, well, I know my sources because she didn't go to a wedding. I was like, really, bro? You just in the palace like that? I'm sorry. But yes, no, Wiley, you are a genius, and I just appreciate you for what you do. So I'm about to hop off and get to work.
All right, thank you, Aaron. You have a wonderful day at work. All right, what's the next caller we bring it in? We got somebody else calling in this morning. 3723, caller, you on air.
Good morning, Wiley and Chad. How are you?
Good morning. You up loud? You must have some coffee this morning.
No, honey, I'm getting ready to go to work. Gonna clock in at these folks' jobs.
Okay, I heard that.
Yes, and I appreciate you waking up and gracing us with your presence this morning.
No problem. It's Women History Month, so I have to make sure that I call in and do a morning show on this great month.
Well, thank you. But I want to talk about the topic that is at hand. I do feel that Jason Lee needs to be called out by his friends. Sean David Way, I do love Sean, but he is wrong. Him, Official King Kane, Armand as well. I feel like all of them are wrong, and they are the get along, go along gang. So basically, you know, if you don't have haters, you're not popping. That's what I'm basically trying to tell you. You know, I love the fact that you stand alone on your own and you can handle your own, and you don't care about being in a group or being in a pack. And that's why we respect you so much, because you're going to call it how you see it. And they're just, you know, confined at the hip and not being truthful. But we all see what Jason Lee did, and it's just wrong. Point blank, period. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you so very much. When it comes to that, wow, and wow. All right. We definitely want to say Thank y'all so very much for your support. But the reason why I had to do this again because it was just full of my spirit, and I said, "Hey, this is a good morning show to really bring the people out and to see what do they have to say about this topic." And so it's really good to see. I'm seeing all comments around. And I'm definitely receiving emails from people saying that while you are right, where is people calling out Jason Lee lies? And if this was Tasha K, it'd have been about 55 channels covering that lie.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, you have a wonderful day at work.
You too. Take care.
Thank you. All right. Good morning, you guys. We about to get ready to get up out of here. I'm gonna read a couple of y'all comments. Everybody's getting ready to do something or got somewhere to go. Liking this morning show. Thank you. Do not forget, we will be in Vegas in August of this year, and I want to look forward to it. You can email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. Just let me know if you're coming or not, so we can get a count of how many people that's going to be coming. That's going to be on August 26th, 27th, and 28th, and that's going to be August this year. So we're going to Vegas. I will be in Vegas. So if you want to meet me, that's where we're gonna be at. Okay, a little trip in the summer. All right. So that's definitely what we're gonna be doing. I'm just saying it right here. Here we go. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. I'm just saying these comments of the people. Somebody saying lies, lies, lies by Wiley K. Tasha can't lie until April 1st. She has court, remember? Somebody said, keep doing the morning show. Entertains me this morning at work. They said, good morning, Almond Brown 9. They say, you Americans are the ones that care about the queen like this. If you only knew that there are a big, oh, okay. Okay. Well, we got Queen B 240 in the house. You know, Wiley, don't leave us. Okay. Wow. Let's go to the phone. Okay, we got the phone lines open up. So if anybody else want to call in, we definitely got the phone lines open up. If anybody want to give their opinion, because the phone lines is definitely open up when it came to, okay, we want to say special shout out to all of y'all right here for that. Thank you, Shantae. I want to definitely pin that, put that comment on the screen. So if y'all definitely want to come to that event, you can see me. We having fun. We're gonna have fun. Wiley K, can you do a catfish story? No, I'm not doing a catfish story. We got not gonna happen. All right. Good morning, you guys. All right, thank y'all. We're gonna come right back after this episode. We're gonna be covering Cardi B and Nicki Minaj outselling Cardi B. We're gonna definitely do that. So we definitely gonna come back and then we're gonna do a whole nother episode because I'm up and because I don't want this video to be long, but we're gonna say good morning to you all. Nobody else called in. That's gonna be the next episode. We're gonna be talking about the former queen outselling the queen of hip hop at the Wireless Festival. We definitely gonna be covering that in the next video. So we will see y'all then. So such a shout out to y'all. And hey, I'll be right back with another video. Peace. Let me make sure, like this video. All right. We coming back. And if y'all like these morning shows, if we get 20 comments and 200 likes, we will do another morning show tomorrow. I'm gonna say it again. If we get 200 likes and 20 comments, we will get up and we will do another morning show tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna say it again. If we get 20 comments and 200 likes on this video, tomorrow we will do another morning show. All right. Thank you all so very much. And we will see y'all in the next video because I'm going to actually cover this whole thing with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Peace.